John, Dean Kukin drew in when Scott Harrington was ill and then earned his spot to stick around for a while. What goes into the process there where a player earns his spot back into the lineup like that?
Well, it depends what he's doing. I mean, one of the things Kooks brought to us when he got back in was just his puck poise, as far as getting us out of our end zone, skating with the puck, not being afraid to make a play. And what allows that decision to be made, he's also improved on his positioning and his battle level defensively. It wasn't like Harry was playing terribly. Harry was playing good, but Kooks brought a different dimension as far as his puck skills and just his confidence as how he was moving the puck up the ice.
And what goes into, were you seeing that behavior in practice as well, and it's just a game situation highlighted it, or?
Game situation highlighted it.
Yeah.
When I think when Harry was hurt, and in fairness to Kooks too, he played a pretty, I forget how it all worked, but he played a good game. I took him out because I wanted to stay with Harry. But then Harry got hurt, Kooks came in, and I thought really upped his level. And we're certainly not trying to run our business if a guy gets hurt, throw a guy in there and you stay out. But I have to make decisions according to play. And I just thought Kooks brought so much confidence and puck poise that it really helped us in our transition game.
Was he hurting himself by maybe not showing that in practice? Or again, is it just that you were pleased with what Harrington was bringing?
You talking about Harry?
Of Kooks, to not draw in earlier, perhaps.
Yeah, because we didn't see it. We didn't see it often enough.
Gotcha.
At times we didn't see enough of it. At times we didn't see it. But also, I think the foundation of it, I think he's really improved as far as his battles underneath the hash marks. So, he's just played better. You know, you have a guy, you can go to player A anytime. Why didn't you play him earlier in the year? It depends on how he's playing. Those are the decisions I have to make. Borky wasn't getting much ice time at the beginning of the year. He started playing harder and harder. His game started coming, and now, he's. I'm looking at him. I'm looking on the bench for him. It's just decisions I have to make according to how I think they're playing.
When you see Kookie, and I don't know how many games he's ever played in a row up here, but you believe that there's still like a launch point with him that he could keep rising if he can.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah, he's. That's why he's with us. Especially at that position. There's so many things that come into that position. You just never know when a defenseman's going to mature. I don't think you should ever give up on players. I think sometimes we do pretty easy. But especially defensemen, I think you got to be really patient to allow them to develop.
You just mentioned Bjorkstrand, the challenges of getting him more ice time, as productive as he's been.
Yeah. He was 11 plus in even strength minutes. My top guys were 14 plus even strength minutes. I'm not going to rob Peter to pay Paul either. I've got some guys that I need to get going as far as my top line guys, and so that's the. When a guy's going, it's easy to say you got to get him more ice time. Yeah, at the expense of who? Yeah, right. Do I take Brad and Cam off or Andy? Andy's been a really good player, and so I certainly try to find maybe after a penalty kill or something like that. That's when Borky can get another shift. But I think he had 17 shifts the other night. I think the top guys had 20, 21. So there's not a big difference there, and I really want to try to stay with my lines, and where if I put Bjorky on another line to give him another shift, it takes me usually 2 rotations to get my lines back together. And I really like to try to stay steady with the lines that I have right now because I think we feel pretty comfortable that way.
When you see him let one go, what's different to you about his shot, Bjorky?
You don't know when he's going to shoot it. You don't know what angle it's coming from. You don't know. He's not out on the side. He could be inside here. He is just he's a sniper. He disguises it so well, and that's guys can work on that all they want. That's an innate ability that he has, and has had through his junior and everything. He fills the net. But what I appreciate about him, I think he's really at the NHL level. You got to work at the other part of the game, and then the puck seems to come to you. I think for over 2 months, he has really worked at that part of his game.
And I've jokingly called him Mr. Bill Moments because he gets smoked
Yeah.
Like twice a game, it just
Yeah.
springs back up.
Yeah.
He's elastic.
Yeah, but he's harder on the puck,
Yeah.
you know, and he just like you're talking about. Why wasn't Borky playing then? Well, he wasn't playing that well then.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I make all the right decisions. Quite honestly, they make the decisions for me in their play. I just have to have a clear slate and make hopefully a clear judgment. And sometimes that's when you get into the I think I'm playing better than you think I'm playing. That coach and player stuff that happens all the time. So I try to be as honest as I can.
John, I'm sure it would be nice to have your fate locked up right now, but there is some benefit to playing meaningful games right now.
This is a great opportunity for us, not only for what we're talking about this season, trying to get in, but just to play in these types of games as we keep on building our team with some youth on it. So we shouldn't feel the weight, and I don't think we do. I think of late you've seen we've really played well. The Boston game, especially that second period that put us into a jam, we lost a game. 1-5 prior to that. We just got to bounce back and enjoy the moment and take it as an opportunity.
Is there some benefit too, John, with taking this team on the road because of what happens when teams go on the road, especially at this time of year? Pulling together, realizing, all right,
Yeah.
we got these last two here.
Yeah, we've been a good road team all along, and now obviously there's a tremendous focus on just 2 games left, and it's good. We'll all be together. If their families are healthy, they're on the road with us. They should have no other thoughts as far as what's going on, except their focus is playing this game. Families first, but if that's all taken care of, you're with us on the road trip, you make sure you focus on how we're going to go about our business here.
How do you keep them focused on the game, knowing that there's 2 teams that you're battling that are playing tonight? They're going to know for 20 hours, where they are in the standings. How do you keep that focused on your game tomorrow night?
Oh, that's part of being a pro. That's our job, is to focus on our game. I know they're scoreboard watching. I guess they have to be with 2 games left and how tight it is. I don't begrudge them that, but if we're not focused on our game, we got the wrong people. And I know our guys are focused on our game.
You got 2 opponents who are not going to be in the playoffs. They can play loose. They can play. What are the challenges of playing teams like that?
They're always dangerous teams. They'll try a lot of different things. They free themselves up. These are dangerous teams, and no matter if they're in or out, every game is a tough game in the National Hockey League. I think this is the Rangers' last home game. They're going to want to put on a show there. It's one of the hardest working teams in the league, is that Ranger team, and I think that propels you into a lot of good situations and getting an opportunity to win a hockey game. We've got to be ready to compete tomorrow night.
Does it feel fitting that this is a team that seems like nothing's come all that easy, that it has to come down to the wire with this team?
The ups and downs and Jekyll and Hyde that we've had this year, it doesn't surprise me at all. I happen to hear a couple of things that we should, after we won 5 in a row, well, they'll win the next 3. Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, well, it's easy. Yeah, there's nothing easy, and to me, it's a great opportunity. I really feel that to play in these types of games in the regular season, and I think it helps you if you do get in. It helps you when the second season comes along.
Will you
John?
watch tonight when you get into New York or no?
Do I what?
Will you watch?
No. No. I'll look at the scoreboard, sure, at the end of the night, but I'm not watching games. I'll watch our game, our tape.
With that Boston game, everyone was talking about Boston's checking.
Mm-hmm.
Is the best way to fight checking with better checking? Is it precision passing? I mean, what's the one key when you're getting checked like that?
Well, I'll just put the way we played. I think Boston was checking so well. I think we played into their hands, too. We tried to make too many plays through them instead of around them. And that's what caused a lot of turnovers. And you knew Boston was going to be ready to play. They lost 2 straight. They're fighting for home ice. I think they were 3 and 4, or I don't know. You knew they were going to be ready to play. They're one of other than Tampa, I think they're probably the best team in the National Hockey League. I thought we started okay. It's a fluky goal, but I still think we started okay. But the second period, we had no patience. We want to stay on the attack. We want to try to create some offense, but we turned the puck over and got caught out of position so many times. I think we gave up 3 breakaways and multiple odd man rushes. 12 scoring chances in that period when we were giving up 11 the prior 5 games for the whole game. So good quick lesson for us as far as how we have to play, and hopefully we'll bring it into New York tomorrow night.